All right. So the next song that we have on the list today is Stamp on It by Dea Matrona. And this one I can't quite remember if it came from Joe or not, but we're gonna give a shout out to Joe either way. I think he was one of the original people that had pushed me in this direction, along with a couple other people. And man, if I'm gonna kill myself right now that I cannot remember what your name is. I could picture you in my mind, but I cannot think of what your handle is. But you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, my friend. I know who you are. You are the one for sure that has been pushing a lot of Dea Matrona. So we are back checking out another song from them. I really enjoyed their first song. I've been listening to it for quite a bit that I had listened to them. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, to be honest with you, but it's like that dark pub vibe. You know what I mean? You're so damn dangerous. Is this called Dangerous? I think that's what the song was called. That one. Yeah, that's the one that I've heard. That's the one that I like. But this one's Stamp on It. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Now tell me, baby, do you recognize me? You're like a magnet of attraction, you're so carefree. I got a fever, you're such a perfection. Just like a treasure, you belong in my collection. Out of the darkness comes an angel with your face on it. You're my religion, baby, come and put a stamp on it.
This has definitely got like a vibe from like those 70s and 80s feels. I feel like the first song that I listened to from them kind of gave me a little bit of that same kind of energy and vibe, but this one's only kind of more drawn out, more inspiration, I think, from those like kind of timelines and those bands. It's got a very similar like kind of like groove pattern to the overall like tone of like the bass line and whatnot. And now there's like a drummer, I think, kind of involved. I don't think that they're part of the group, if you will, but now there's an actual drummer in the video. I think it's still about the two individuals personally, but I do have to say that the graffiti artwork, nice touch, man. That's always fire in the Johnny Book.
Stand on it. You got me running to discover what all you hiding feels like you were undercover. I feel it rushing underneath of my skin. You cut your teeth and me, come on, just let me in. Out of the darkness comes an angel with your face on it. You're my religion, baby, come and put a stamp on it. Stamp on It's complicated, and darling, I'm frustrated. You lock the door and shut me out just when I need it. My heart is burning, I'm learning a lesson. I only just want a little bit of your affection. Just a little affection.
I really like the overall vibe of this song. Like the music video is probably a little. I don't want to say it's boring, but I feel like there was a lot more opportunity for them to do. I think a little bit more with just kind of like making the video itself more interesting. I think the location of the video is cool, but the overall song is really nice. I like the overall vibe to it. I would like to hear it at a live show. I would like to hear it in a set. I would like to hear it on an album. You know what I mean? So it's like the song itself is good. This is why sometimes like a music video can be like either like a great thing for a song or something that maybe, I don't want to say hurts the song, but I'm able to kind of separate the two. But I'm not as like pleased with the overall music video as I am with the fact that I do like the song. So I like the music, but the video probably could use a little bit of work.
Baby, ooh, out of the darkness comes an angel with your face on it. You're my religion, baby, come and put a stamp on it. Stamp on it. Stamp on it.
Yeah, like I said, the song reminds me a lot of like that same kind of vibe and style from like that Dangerous song. Like I like the way that their voices like harmonize really well together. They have like a good sound that way where like their music just kind of makes you kind of feel happy. It's got like a little bit of a jazzy effect to it. It's got a little bit of that dive bar. Like I said, to me, it just reminds me of like, walking into one of those places that has live musicians every night kind of people. And like, this is a kind of like set from a band that I would see in an environment like that. And I would sit around and hang around for a while, and I would really enjoy it. That's kind of the overall like mentality of like what I feel and like and see and hear when I listen to their music. So again, I feel like there's a time and a place for a lot of things, and like that's kind of like what I get from them. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying I feel it, I like it, I dig it. So I appreciate this suggestion. Thank you so much for this suggestion.